Hey guys, this is Miles from Swiss Crypto Podcast, and in this video I'm gonna show you why you are in the 1%. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Before we start, a quick disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor and whatever I say should not be taken as any legal tax or financial advice. Please always do your own research before you invest into anything. So to start things off, I want to show you how many internet users there are at the moment in 2018. This graph was made by Chris McCann, and it shows us that in 2018 there are roughly about 4 billion people using the internet or having access to the internet, right? If we look at this graph from statista.com, it shows us that in Q2 of 2018 there were about 25 million blockchain wallet users. So that means there were 25 million people invested in crypto that have a blockchain wallet that they currently use or actively use, right? That means 25 million people out of 4 billion are using crypto. That's just a very, very small fraction. And if we do the quick maths here, we can see that we are actually in the 0.63%. So guys, if you hold crypto, if you heard of crypto, or if you are interested investing in crypto or getting into crypto, involved in somewhere or in blockchain, you are actually in the first 0.63%. That means we are the early adopters, right? And just think about China. China, as you probably know, has a crypto ban at the moment, if you want to call it that, a crypto ban. And they have a population of about 1.4 billion people, I believe. And out of those, roughly 800 million have access to the internet. Now just imagine what happens if suddenly 800 million Chinese people get access to this cryptocurrency. Imagine if the Chinese government said, yeah, we're gonna lower the crypto ban to 1, 2 or 3 different coins that our people will be able to invest in. That's the money of 800 million people that could potentially flow into cryptocurrency, and that's only for China. Think about whole Africa, right? And to show you what I mean, that this sector is still so small, I have a graph here from howmuch.net. It was uploaded on this September, I believe, in 2018, right? And it's called like the world's money in perspective. And on the far right, you can see Bill Gates with his like $90 billion that he owns. In the middle is Apple with a $1 trillion market capitalization. And if you go a bit to the right, we have the market cap of all cryptocurrencies together. And the market cap of all cryptocurrencies is about $202 billion. 202, that's just a fraction of the $1 trillion market cap of one single company called Apple. Imagine that. If you look to the left, we have the gold market cap, 7.8 trillion. Stock markets, 67 trillion. That's so much money that could potentially flow into cryptocurrency. Just imagine there was a guy that put everything that he owns into gold because he wants to invest for the future and so on. And now one day he wakes up, he reads in the newspaper that there's that big thing, cryptocurrency, that became big in the last 6 months or whatever. And now he thinks, yeah, I could totally invest some of my money that I have in gold into cryptocurrency and put it in, let's say, Bitcoin or Cardano or XRP. It doesn't matter, you know. The thing is, all this money or part of this money will definitely flow into cryptocurrency one day when it gets more popular. Just remember, we are the 0.6% right now. So we can definitely expect the cryptocurrency space to grow in the next 2 to 10 years, I believe, if not 15 years. We are the early adopters. And to show you this very good sign, just at the end here, I have a screenshot of the homepage of Backed. For all that don't know Backed, Backed is an exchange that will be launched by the New York Stock Exchange, and this is not sponsored content, but if you are interested, just check it out. It's backed, BAKKT.com, and they will launch a cryptocurrency exchange for institutional investors, or especially for institutional investors. And right at the bottom, there's a paragraph that says Backed is subject to regulatory review and approval, guys. And what this means is that the institutional investors have the security that they won't put their money into something that is probably illegal or something like that. You know what I mean? Because Bitcoin had this bad reputation, and now all the people, or people that don't read into it, think probably cryptocurrency is only for the criminal stuff, and you know. But now these people, those institutional investors, they know that this exchange is regulated and approved by authorities. So they know their money will be safe, and they don't do anything illegal if they invest in it. So that's a big step forward now, and I believe this won't be the only exchange for institutional investors that will go live in the future, right? Just keep your ears open, and you'll definitely see in the next 6 to 12 months more exchanges to come that favor those people. So guys, thanks a lot for listening. I hope you enjoyed the insight. Please subscribe, like the video, and stay tuned for the next one.